What's up, guys, and welcome back to another rebuild I have for you guys here today after the draft, of course. So we have an updated roster with Zach Wilson, with Elijah Moore, with Elijah Vera Tucker, right? It's going to be an interesting one, I think, because today we are doing the Jets. I kind of said that intro in a backwards fashion, but who cares, all right? We're doing the Jets today. We are the Fut Bumble, as you can tell by the coach. I thought that was a bit of a giggle, but hopefully this one goes well. Thank you guys as well for the support on my Bears rebuild. That was the most viewed video of my last 10, which is always cool to see, and it seems like you guys enjoyed that one, and I really appreciate it. A lot of the comments on that one said that I should come back to it, so I very likely will at some point in the future, but of course for now we are doing the Jets. But really quickly as well, before we get into the team, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, and if you like watching Madden 21, I almost say Madden 20 all the time, but if you like watching Madden 21 franchise content, this is the place to be every once in a while when I decide to upload. But maybe hit that subscribe button if you'd like to. Also, if you enjoy this video, consider leaving a like. It would mean a lot to me. But anyway, let's start going over the roster, right? So the Jets had a good draft. I think the Jets did really well this year. Also, the roster is a bit more updated. I think it has the first 3 rounds and a couple picks of the 4th round, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it said in the description, at least. But of course, they landed their potential franchise quarterback, Zach Wilson. He has hidden development trait. Well, I gave him star, right? So I explained this in my Bears rebuild as well when I gave Justin Fields star. But I think the only quarterback I'm going to give superstar to is Trevor Lawrence. I think the other quarterbacks that were selected in the first round, at least Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and Justin Fields, I think I'm all going to give star development to. Not sure yet about Mac Jones. He might stick with normal, might give him star. I don't know. But anyway, Zach Wilson has star. He very well could have superstar in the next Madden. I wouldn't really be surprised because Zach Wilson is incredibly good. Same thing with Justin Fields, same thing with Trey Lance. I wouldn't be surprised if any of those guys had superstar, but I just think for the sake of the video here, we're going to give him star. But Zach Wilson, very good prospect, 77 overall. I feel like that's a bit high. I think he's going to be, I said this in my stream when I was reacting to the draft picks, I feel like he's going to be like a 75 overall in the next game. I don't know, obviously, for sure, but that's just kind of what I'm feeling. But a 77 here in this roster, that's fine. Tevin Coleman is the starting running back. I'd like to get a different starter. Tevin Coleman isn't that bad, right? But I'd like to get somebody potentially in the 90s. If we can trade for a running back here this first season, that would be pretty big. In free agency, though, they signed Corey Davis. This was one of the better free agent moves, I think, of any team. Corey Davis is a good receiver. The Jets definitely needed some receivers to build around Zach Wilson, of course, right? Corey Davis is a solid #1 option. They have Jamison Crowder, who's a really good slot option, but I don't know if he's going to play there for us because we have Elijah Moore. I was really close to giving Elijah Moore star development, but receivers develop like a lot already. I figured it would be a little cheesy if I gave him star development, so I just decided to keep him normal. But he is going to be the #3 receiver. I think I might have him play the slot. Now, I know that Jamison Crowder is a very good slot receiver. He's really talented in that role. But Elijah Moore is 20 years old, and he's a rookie. So I feel like he has a lot of potential. I know Jamison Crowder is superstar, but I feel like Elijah Moore still has a bit more potential right now. On the offensive line, we have the behemoth that is Mekhi Becton, 6'7", 364. This man is massive. And then we have Elijah Vera Tucker at left guard, the player they traded up to select. I think he should be fine. Honestly, this entire time, at least in the video here, he should be perfectly fine. He's a 75 overall rookie guard, and it's nice having guards with better than normal, or just offensive linemen better than normal, because they don't develop like in terms of their development trait at all in rebuilds. So it's nice to have a couple guys here who have better than normal development trait. The rest of the offensive line isn't too good. Maybe we can trade for a player, but if anything, hopefully I can sign some guys in free agency. I don't want to bank on the draft, that's for sure. And we definitely need another tight end, but I think like Christopher Herndon will probably start if I don't get one, because he's only 24 still, so I don't mind that. And then on the defense, I was taking a look at this earlier just to, you know, kind of familiarize myself with the team a little bit more. But I feel like this defense is supposed to be a 4-3. I don't know if the Jets actually changed their scheme straight up, but like Blake Cashman is not a pass rusher. Neither is Jarrad Davis. Right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make that switch now to a 4-3 defense. Maybe they're doing that in real life too. I haven't been keeping up with my Jets news. I got to be real. But I'm going to switch to a 4-3 in the game here because now we have Carl Lawson rushing off the edge, as he should be. I don't want to move him up to outside linebacker in a 3-4. I'm just going to have him stay there. And then we have John Franklin Myers also rushing off the edge here. He's pretty big for being a speed rusher, but honestly, that's fine. He can chill. Quinnen Williams and Sheldon Rankins, then, are the defensive tackles. I think this D-line looks way better than it did in a 3-4 defense. Then we have C.J. Mosley at middle linebacker, #1. Jarrad Davis, Blake Cashman are the outside linebackers. Marcus May is a really good safety. He's getting old, though, which is kind of sad. Hopefully, he doesn't regress, but for now, he's an 85 overall. Should be perfectly fine. LaMarcus Joyner. Now, LaMarcus Joyner is a player I don't know if I'm going to keep on the team. Well, he's at least certainly not going to stay at safety. If anything, I'll move him down a corner because I do want Ashton Davis starting at free safety because he's still considered a rookie in this roster, and I certainly want to get that advantage. But Lamarcus Joyner could play cornerback. He's not bad down there. He's an 80 overall corner. I might just keep him there for now. Maybe we trade him, but I don't know, actually, just yet. Anyway, though, Ashton Davis, let's talk about him a little bit. 75 overall, rookie out of California. He should be good at free safety for at least a couple of seasons. If he doesn't develop, maybe then we draft his replacement. But let's move on to the rest of the secondary where Lamarcus Joyner now is. We have Austin, we have Hall, we have a couple of guys who aren't that great, but some youth, right? Bryce Hall, rookie. Austin's like 24, I think. Yeah, so we have some youth down there. Maybe one of those guys can develop a little bit. I kind of doubt it. I'd like to target a corner in the draft if I can. But let's go ahead and make some trades. Another fantasy-style rebuild here, so anybody can be traded. No restrictions or anything like that. So I do want to get a running back and potentially a first-round draft pick. If I can do that this first season, I will take it as a success. We're going to have to get rid of some of the players the Jets just got, though. And I'm sorry for that, but it might just have to happen. So this is a trade I didn't expect to actually go through. I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately, but I thought Braden Smith had more value. Regardless, we're getting rid of Fadukasi, maybe? That's how you pronounce his last name? I don't know. We're getting rid of Tyler Kroft and Lamarcus Joyner for Braden Smith. So now we have a really good tackle duo. There are definitely some more pieces I'd like to get rid of on this team, just for cap reasons and stuff like that. And I really don't think I'm going to be able to get a first-round draft pick for anything left. So I'm just going to do a couple trades here for some later-round picks. For example, this third-round draft pick next year from the Rams. And we're getting rid of 3 players who attributed a lot to the cap. One final trade, we're getting rid of Keelan Cole, Ryan Griffin, and Josh Adams for Washington's third-round selection. Yeah, so I think I made the team just a little bit better because we have a new offensive lineman now. We have Braden Smith starting at right tackle. He's a massive upgrade. And we also just got a couple draft picks, which is never bad. Hopefully we can draft well, and I really need a running back. Maybe we can actually draft a running back in this video. I normally don't do that, but maybe if there's a Heisman winner running back, we can go ahead and select him because he will most likely then have a good development trait. So I'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, here's the team. Nothing really changed all that much aside from Braden Smith. We got rid of a couple backups. Lamarcus Joyner was a starter, but it's okay. He cleared up some cap, and he's kind of old. He was going to regress regardless. But anyway, I'll see you guys now at the midseason. All right, so the team is 2-6 at the midseason mark. Not playing well, but didn't really expect them to. They still are the Jets, so I didn't really think we were going to do that well this season. But we are in last place. Also not very surprising. One other thing I actually forgot to mention is I forgot they drafted Michael Carter. Michael Carter is a good running back, so I'm going to have him play. He's probably not going to progress. If anything, he's probably going to make the team play worse. But in the off chance he wins Rookie of the Year and then can potentially go up in development trade, I'm going to have him starting. But there's no way he's going to win Rookie of the Year, at least over Zach Wilson. There's almost no shot. But yeah, I figured I'd point that out. But let's see who we have to bring back to the team. I don't even recognize this player, so yeah, okay. I was going to say, I don't think it's going to be anybody that crazy then. That's nice to see. I'm just going to go to the end of the season then. All right, so we most likely are not in the playoffs, and we are not. Surprising. We finished 6-10. Oh, Zach Wilson had a crazy good season, though. He might be up there for MVP. He had 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He played out of his mind. Michael Carter wasn't as bad as I expected, honestly, but he really wasn't that good. Elijah Moore played really well. So did Christopher Herndon. Corey Davis also 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Okay. Really good offensive production aside from the running backs. Blocking should be okay. Actually, Mekhi Becton didn't do that well, but I mean, I guess everybody else under 10, not too bad. 122 tackles for CJ Mosley. We have 14 tackles for loss for Quinnen Williams. 7.5 sacks for John Franklin Myers. Not bad. 6 sacks for Quinnen Williams and Carl Lawson. 3 picks for Marcus May. 2 for CJ Mosley and Austin. And then 1 for a couple other guys. Okay. So 11th in the NFL on offense. I feel like if we can get a good running back, this team might have snuck into the playoffs. And then 28th on defense. All right. Well, Lamar Jackson is going to win MVP. Zach Wilson at number 4. That's unbelievable. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to the GOAT, Josh Allen. Zach Wilson at number 3. Defensive Player of the Year is Myles Garrett. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Zach Wilson. Love seeing that. We also have Elijah Moore on the list. No Michael Carter, but that's fun. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, a guy I really wanted the Eagles to get. It's sad that he went to the Browns instead, but to just go become a Browns fan. But we have 2 players here, Ashton Davis and Guidry? Javelin Guidry? Is that your name? I actually don't know who that is. All right, well, anyway, we're not in the postseason, so let's just go straight to the Super Bowl. So the Bills make it all the way to the Super Bowl. They have to take on the Cowboys. I hope the Bills win. Let's see what happens, though. They do not. 48-31. Let's check out these development trade upgrades. Dude, Zach Wilson should be up, and he is. Okay, that's awesome. So is Elijah Moore. That is lovely. So is Christopher Herndon. Okay, so a lot of development trade upgrades here on the offense. Love to see that. Now on the defensive side, did Quinnen Williams always have superstar? He did not, so he went up in development trade. Okay, that's sick. We got a lot of development trade upgrades then. That was a pretty good season. All right, I'll take that for sure. Let's just go right to the next week, head to free agency. I feel like we mainly just need like offensive lineman help. And then maybe a running back. Or Chris Godwin. We have good receivers on this team though. I don't think we need Chris Godwin. Because we have Corey Davis, Jamison Crowder, Elijah Moore. I'm not gonna spend my money on Chris Godwin. Marcus Williams though is a player I'd like to spend my money on. I was gonna keep Ashton Davis if he progressed well the first season. He didn't progress badly. He's up to a 77, but I will definitely take Marcus Williams if I'm able to land him. And I guess we're drafting a running back. I'll go that route, see how that goes. And the offensive line isn't horrible. There's nobody here that like blows me away, so I'm not going to sign anybody. So I'm honestly fine with that. Some linebacker wouldn't be bad. If I can get like another outside linebacker. Dante Hightower is enticing, but we already have one old middle linebacker as it is. Quan Alexander is not that old. And he's not getting any contracts, so I'm going to go after him. I'm not going to give him that much money, though, because I don't want him for that long. Because he is going to start regressing, which is very sad to say because he's still pretty young. But apparently, he's not that young in this game. And we should definitely go after one cornerback. I think it's going to be Casey Hayward. He's a little old, but I don't mind paying him for one season. We got Casey Hayward, and we got Marcus Williams. That's not bad at all. Marcus Williams we got for pretty cheap, so that's pretty sick. Quan Alexander, I don't think we are able to get anymore, but that's fine, honestly. I'm sure I could just draft a linebacker who will play just as well. All right, so this draft is going to be really important. This class looks really solid, and I'm hoping we can select some of the better players in the class. But I think for now we can simulate straight to pick number 6. And here I have a decision to make. Because there is a middle linebacker who looks really good. Sal Enriquez looks insane. And if I were usering this team, I'd almost certainly take this guy right now. 4'4", 6'3". That guy looks broken. So I definitely want a middle linebacker. I actually think I can pull the trigger on him. Because the next player I want is one of these two corners. Because they're both supposed to be early first round talents. So I think we can probably land one of these guys at pick number 20. At least I hope we're able to. We should be able to get one of those guys at pick number 20. And then this class is like fairly deep. In the second round, I'd like to take Owen Pitts if possible. And then there's a running back down here who looks really good too. So I feel like we can do really well in this draft right now. So I am going to begin by taking this middle linebacker, Sal Enriquez. 78 with normal. It sucks he has normal, but my lord is this man good. 91 speed, 89 pursuit, 87 tackling, 91 acceleration. He's just going to be flying around the field. I'm hoping he goes up in development trait because that man is insane. All right, now I pick number 20. I definitely want a corner. And both of these corners are still left. Okay. They're both early first-round talents. But this guy is the fastest cornerback in the entire class. 4.39 speed, 4.34 speed. They're very similar speeds. But Lorenzo Blake fits the scheme, so I'm going to take him. He's a 74 with hidden. Lovely pick there, then. Rank number 8. Snagged him at number 20. A really good-looking cornerback. 95 speed, 91 acceleration. Also 6'3". It's not bad at all. The sixth pick in the second round, we're just going to continue taking studs, I think, because we're going to take a tight end who looks real solid. He was supposed to be an early first-round talent earlier, but that dropped a little bit. But he also had a good draft story, so maybe he has hidden? He does have hidden. He's a 74. That's the same as the corner, right? So there's a lot of 74s in this class then. But 84 speed, 83 catching. I know Christopher Herndon just had a good season, but why not start that guy? He has more potential than Herndon anyway. Now in the third round, please let me get a running back. There is one running back I want. I hope this guy is hidden development trait. It is Vince Cunningham. He probably won't, but I am hopeful. He's a 75 with normal. Rank number 6, though. And he's a really good running back. Not that fast, but it's okay. Really balanced. He could start. I might end up starting him. I'm still going to look to trade for a running back, though, I think. Because I don't know if that guy is the long-term option. But I think we kind of just crushed those rounds. I think that draft went really well so far. And we have a couple other players we can still take. We have another first-round talent in Brett Bayless, who I'm probably just going to go after. I kind of want Jaden Lovell, too. We have another third-round draft pick. I might be able to snag him with that next selection. So let's just go Brett Bayless now. 73 with a hidden. I don't know what to do with this guy. He can just be the backup safety. I mean, like, the backup safety he plays a decent bit anyway, so, like, I don't know. Maybe he can do something there. But then I think Lovell's probably the selection here. Yeah, let's go ahead and take him. 68 with normal. Not a bad offensive lineman. He might actually play. Try to progress him a little bit more. I doubt anybody wants any of our offensive linemen, so I don't really think a trade's going to happen, but I'll try. And then Virgil, Wynn, or Dylan Bagley. Early third round. Early third round. This guy's a better combine grade. He's a 69 as well. I mean, I'll take it. The other guy's probably a 69 too. We're going to take Bernie Duval. He's a 66. Okay. Just looking for a development trade at this point. I thought about trading this pick away, but we already have a lot of draft picks for next year, so I think we're chilling. We're going to take Will Woodard, 68 overall. Okay, this draft went very well. We have a couple hidden development trade players, a handful of new starters. I just really wish that middle linebacker had hidden, but it's all good. I might just take another shot in the dark at some player and then simulate till the end. We actually don't have to take a complete shot in the dark. We have John Page. Was okay. Or I think I might just go Terrell Hardy. Get another linebacker. He's a 65. He might be like a 67, 68 or so at outside linebacker, so it's not a horrible selection, but nothing too great. But it doesn't matter. The rest of the draft went super well. Yeah, so we have a 78, two 74s, a 75, a 73, a bunch of guys in the upper 60s as well. And then the computer drafted me Eric Archibald, or Archibald, however that's pronounced. Okay, I'll take it. Now, who is the best player in the class? I mean, we had the #1 ranked player, but is anybody tied with him? Nobody's tied with him, and it drops off very significantly to a 75. There's a bunch of 75s, though, and then a bunch of 74s in this class. Good lord. Okay, so I think we did really well in this draft. If only the linebacker and the running back had hidden development trade as well, that would have been one of my best drafts. But let's see if we can work the trade market a little bit, potentially find a new running back, because I don't really want this guy to start. Not Tevin Coleman, Vince Cunningham. But if he has to, he will. I would just definitely rather get somebody else here. All right, so it seems like it's not going to be possible to trade for a new running back. I tried a couple different combinations and could not get anything to go through. So we are going to have Cunningham start at running back. I'm not really looking forward to that, but we'll see how he does. Alex Lewis, I do not want on the team anymore. He had no trade value, so we're just going to go ahead and cut him. And then we are going to have, what's his name? Lovell play right guard. Actually goes up to a 70, it looks like. We added a couple new players, a couple new faces to the team, a new running back, a new right guard, a new tight end. It's looking pretty good. And like the rest of the offense is like the same it was last year, just upgraded, so that's always nice. Now, I wish there was a team that could afford CJ Mosley, because I'd probably trade him if that was the case, but it is very sadly not. But anyway, here's a look at the defense. We have a new outside linebacker now. Enriquez is an 80 overall. We have a new cornerback, #3 with hidden development trade. That's always exciting. A new safety. Actually, 2 new safeties. One with hidden, one is Marcus Williams. But yeah, I think the team got better from last year. Hopefully the record can show that. I just wish we could run the ball better. That's literally it. If we can run the ball better, I think this team is going to be really good. All right, well, the record is a little bit better than last year. We are 3-4 in second place in the division. Okay, so we have a shot, I guess, at making it into the postseason. The tight end has star development. I was hoping that was a bit more, but that's fine. The cornerback also has star development. And then the safety is not yet revealed. That's sad. Hopefully one of those guys can go up at some point. But let's see who we have to bring back to the team. Casey Hayward is the top free agent. Braden Smith I would really like back. Jamison Crowder is interesting because we now have Elijah Moore, who kind of took over his spot. So I don't know just yet if I want to give him a contract. But Braden Smith we definitely want back on the team. I'll just give him this base contract. He's coming back. That's nice to see. John Franklin Myers, I think we can kind of hold off on for the moment. A lot of these guys we can hold off on. I'm going to wait until the end of the season for Jamison Crowder because he might even regress as well. So maybe we don't bring him back. All right, so once again, we are not in the playoffs. And we finished actually worse this year than we did last year. That's amazing. Zach Wilson, though, another really good season. 4,100 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks. The running back was horrid. That makes sense. Elijah Moore was very good once again. Corey Davis, almost 1,000 yards. Jamison Crowder got 8 touchdowns. He actually had a good season. Maybe we consider bringing him back. I don't know just yet. The offensive line played a little bit better. 143 tackles there for CJ Mosley. 16 tackles for loss for Williams and Franklin Myers. 8.5 sacks for Carl Lawson. 8 for Franklin Myers. Franklin Myers had a really good season too, so I don't know if we should give him a contract. I'll figure it out in a little while. But CJ Mosley and Marcus Williams lead the team with 2 interceptions. 27th on offense, and I didn't check out defense. Hang on. We were 21st on defense. There we go. Russell Wilson winning MVP. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Baker Mayfield. Zach Wilson, though, number 9. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. CJ Mosley at number 2. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Vince Cunningham, surprisingly. Owen Pitts at number 3. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Sal Enriquez. Lorenzo Blake at number 2. Please tell me Enriquez goes up to star development. That would be really, really massive. But let's go to the Super Bowl, where the Titans are probably in it. They were playing insanely well this season. They are not in it, because the Browns are. That makes sense. All right, the Browns and the Buccaneers. Let's see who wins. Probably the Browns. 35-14, the Browns do win. Let's go over these development trade upgrades. The running back is not up, but Elijah Moore is. I love seeing that. I don't think anybody else on the offense is up in development trait. But then on the defense here, we have Enriquez up in development trait. He's also going to be an 84 overall. Also, Bayless has star development. Okay, all right. Blake up to a 77. Not looking too bad. I think Franklin Myers is up in development trait. Right? He is. Okay. I think we still look into free agency. I'm not going to give him a contract. I think we still look. And then maybe go after him if I really need somebody. Jamison Crowder, I would not mind giving you a 2-year contract. I don't want to give you a 4-year contract, though. He's just going to test out free agency. I didn't think that would work. And then we also need a new corner. But I think we should have the money for all this. Yeah, $73 million. Stephon Gilmore. Jair Alexander. Fred Warner. Bro, free agency is so dumb sometimes. Cortland Sutton, Jamison Crowder, of course, is there. Michael Gallup. There are so many incredibly good players. Why does this always happen? Makes rebuilds a bit weird sometimes, I'm not going to lie. Also, Stephon Gilmore is getting so many more offers than Jair. We have to go after Jair Alexander, dude. I'm sorry, but we have to. I'm not spending that much more money to get Stephon Gilmore. We're also going after Fred Warner because he rejected me last video. All right, this is happening. And then now we need an edge. I'm just going to give him that contract straight up. That's fine. And we also need a receiver, of course. Michael Gallup or Jamison Crowder. Or Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton, I feel like, makes more sense, like, physically. So I'm going to do that. Or should I give him a contract? Giving out a lot of small contracts. But if anybody accepts, that would be a massive W. The only player we got was John Franklin Myers. The only one we didn't give a small contract to. Let's check out the rest of these guys. Jair Alexander, we are still the only team bidding on him. Fred Warner is getting more of a bid, and I want to definitely up mine. 92 points. I want Fred Warner. We need some help on this team for sure, and Fred Warner would do a lot. And then Cortland Sutton, we are still the only team bidding on him as well. Okay. I also forgot that we still need a running back. How do I keep forgetting this? Are there any good running backs here? Probably not. Nyheim Hines. I'm tired of not having good running backs. It's so annoying when you do a rebuild and you can't get a good running back because they matter so much. We got Fred Warner, we got Jair Alexander, and we got Cortland Sutton. What? This offense, this team in general, got so much better in this offseason. I don't know why I said the offense, because the offense really didn't change all that much. But the defense, my lord, it looks different. Also, I think CJ Mosley is up in development trade. I'm sorry for forgetting that. He is up, okay, but he's also regressing at the same time. You gotta love the logic there. So maybe now we try to trade CJ Mosley. I don't think we're gonna be able to because, like, nobody can take him. I would love if I could pair CJ Mosley in a first-round draft pick for a running back. We are in a good spot, but I don't think any team right now can take CJ Mosley. I lied. The Bengals can, but they don't want him. We'll find a team. We can find something here. The Buccaneers can also take him, but I don't want their running back. Giving him my first-round draft pick next year, but I'm sure this is going to be worth it. Christian McCaffrey is now on the team. We also got rid of CJ Mosley, clearing up some cap. I like that a lot. The team changed a ton in the offseason here. All right, so let's load into the draft with fewer draft picks than we had like 2 weeks ago, just because of the Christian McCaffrey trade. But let's go to the next user pick. We pick at number 5. Takobi Cone. That's a cool name. I don't know who I want, like, at all. There were a couple good like outside linebackers I was thinking about, but none of them seem worth it right now. There are no D linemen who really seem worth it. Maybe a defensive tackle, actually. Early first-round talent for Jonathan Carter. Yeah, that guy looks really good. I think I might just pull the trigger on him because then maybe we can trade Sheldon Rankins. It's either him or a corner. Actually, I might take a corner. We just signed Jair, though. Hold on. Let me just take a quick look at the team. We just signed Jair, so he's going to be the #1 corner, obviously. What are the other corners on the team looking like? We could use another cornerback. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on a corner and then maybe try to take that other defensive tackle a bit later. That makes more sense to me. So, we could potentially even trade back here because Zach Ingram is mid-first round talent, but I actually don't want to risk it. We're just going to take him now. He's a 76 with hidden. I think that was a good selection. Ranked number 5. Took him at number 5. This man really can't cover that well aside from zone, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. He's still going to be the #2 corner on this team, most likely. In the second round, though, I think we're going to go ahead and take a defensive tackle. It's going to be Charles Grant, most likely, but let me just look at a couple other positions. There's a pretty good running back down there. I don't really need him anymore. Luke Peterson also looks pretty talented, but I don't think we need him right now. Yeah, I'm going to go with Charles Grant. 73 with normal. That's probably good enough to play, especially if we can get something for Sheldon Rankins. I don't mind that at all. I'm just going to go ahead and take Trent Ingram just to see what he's all about. He has hidden development trait. Okay. Kind of wish I drafted this guy last year, but it's fine. It's okay. He can still be a backup running back. Now, with our other pick in the 3rd round here, we don't really need this selection like at all, so I'm going to trade this one away. Here's a 2nd round pick from the 49ers. I will certainly take that for next year, especially since we don't have a 1st rounder next year. I'm good with that for sure. Now, everybody on the draft board is still here. Okay, I'm going to take Mark Johnson. He's a 67. My next pick is going to go to a fullback, though. Love taking fullbacks, especially ones who aren't that bad. Dominique Cherry. Perfect overall for a fullback. Let's go. I love that selection. Might as well take the last pick then because we took every other selection. There's no reason to cut it shy here. And there's one player left. Ibrahim Winston. He's 67. Not too bad. Okay. I think this draft went pretty well. We got some starters. We got Christian McCaffrey, kind of. So I think this was very successful. But let's see who the best player in the class was. 77 overall. Vince Carlisle. This guy won the Heisman. He looks very good on the Steelers as well. And then Bryce Bird. Normal development. I figured that guy would have normal. I'm glad we selected the dude with hidden. Because there were 2 corners who were supposed to go early 1st round. That's what their talent was anyway. And we got the one with hidden. So I will take that. And now, let's see if we can trade Sheldon Rankins. Maybe for a draft pick. Most likely for a draft pick. Let's just see what we can get for him. Potentially clear up a little bit of cap as well. He's getting a bit old. And the Bengals really want him. There are probably some other teams out here who want him then too. We are trading Sheldon Rankins and Cunningham, along with the 4th round draft pick, to the Patriots for their 1st round selection. That 1st round pick is probably going to be really bad because it's the Patriots and they're really good. But it's okay. It's still a 1st round draft pick. I will take it. But here is a look at the roster. So I think the team is looking really good right now. We are an 88. 88's across the board. Zach Wilson's a 91. Christian McCaffrey joins the team at a 99. We have a really good receiving core, a solid offensive line, and a good tight end. This offense is looking real nice. And then this defense is not looking bad either, right? We have Fred Warner now on the team, Jair Alexander now on the team. Also, Ingram is going to be starting for sure, probably at the cornerback #2 position. That's fine by me. We have a good safety duo. Marcus May is regressing a little bit, but it's okay. We technically kind of have his replacement in Bayless, potentially. He could probably play strong safety if I need him to. But yeah, here's the team. I think this team looks pretty good. They should be able to do a lot better than they have been. Alright, so at week 9, we have a bye week. Let's see what the team is looking like, though. We are 6-2. Okay, we are playing better. That's what I expected was going to happen since we added Christian McCaffrey. Makes the team a lot better overall. Let's see what the corner's development trait is. It is only star. We're getting really unfortunate with the development traits of the rookies we're drafting, but still, it's okay. Quentin Williams needs to come back to the team. That's for sure. Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, Carl Lawson, Marcus May. Alright, why is Elijah Moore here, but the other rookies aren't? I don't know. That's strange. I know that, like, when you make a roster, you also can't really alter contracts too well, but I thought I gave Elijah Moore his, rookie contract. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I'll just bring him back to the team. It's really not a big deal. We have a ton of money anyway. So Quentin Williams is coming back. Corey Davis I'll probably give a contract to as well. He's been good for us so far. Elijah Moore I certainly want back. He's developing into this team's best receiver. Carl Lawson's also been playing well. Should probably give him a contract. A 3-year extension's not bad for the man. Marcus May, I'm going to hold off on for now. Blake Cashman, same thing. So we still have a lot of money to spend in free agency if we need to. So let's just head straight to the playoffs and see if we are in them. Got to spend my coach experience, but honestly, it's all right. Are we in the playoffs? We are at 10-6. Let me go ahead and spend my coach experience before I forget right now. We're going to have the receiver boost, and that's it for now. That's fine. But yeah, we are 10-6. We are in the postseason. Finally. 9-7 for the Patriots, 8-8 for the Bills, 4-12 for the Dolphins. I hope the Patriots didn't make the playoffs because then their draft pick will be a lot better. Zach Wilson had a weird season. 4,100 yards. Great. 5 interceptions is phenomenal, but only 25 touchdowns. It's a weird year. Christian McCaffrey played really well, though. 4.8 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Corey Davis was really good, probably the best receiver on the team. Elijah Moore did have 8 touchdowns, but still, Corey Davis, 88 catches, about 1,100 yards. Sack numbers, pretty low. Not bad at all there. Defensively, 153 tackles for Fred Warner, 14 tackles for loss for Quinnen Williams, 7.5 sacks for Williams, 7 for Franklin Myers, 9 interceptions for Jair Alexander, 3 for Blake Cashman, 2 for Fred Warner, and Marcus May. Yeah, the team balled out this year. Way better than we ever have played. 16th on offense, 23rd on defense. Whatever. Ryan Tannehill is going to win MVP. Baker Mayfield on the Bengals? Okay. Something's telling me they already have a quarterback, but forgot his name. I don't know who it is. Zach Wilson at number 10 somehow. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to, the starter above Joe Burrow. That's so strange that the Bengals felt the need to get a quarterback. But Zach Wilson at number 6. Defensive Player of the Year is Myles Garrett. Fred Warner at number 2. Jair Alexander at number 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Vince Carlisle, that quarterback. Trent Ingram at number 2. David Colbert at number 6. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Zach Ingram, the corner. Charles Green at number 5. Let's go. I'll take that. The cornerback maybe can go up in development trait. We have to take on Baker Mayfield and the Bungles. They're in 87. We are in 91. Man, I hope we can win this game. We should be able to, but never seems to work out that way. And we do win by 1. And the Patriots did make the playoffs, which kind of sucks. I was hoping they'd go 9-7 and miss or something, because then their draft pick wouldn't be all that bad. But let's advance by. We're probably going to lose this game anyway. No, we actually win. Oh my. Keep doubting the team. They keep proving me wrong. But now we take on the best team in this entire game, the Cleveland Browns. Let's go straight to the Super Bowl. Again, there's no chance we should win this game. And we don't. The Browns and the Panthers are in the Super Bowl. Let's advance by. And the Browns are going to win 30-24. They're so good. It's stupid. But let's check out these development trade upgrades. Anybody on the offense? I don't believe so. But Zach Wilson is looking pretty. Also, this guy's a superstar X Factor. I would have loved to have drafted this guy last year. He might have actually developed then. That would have been sick, but it's whatever. At least we have him as a backup. And then defensively, was Fred Warner an X Factor before this? He was. Okay, I couldn't remember if he was an X Factor or a superstar. Marcus May, though, I think went up in development trait. Does this mean he deserves a contract? We might only go one more season, so I feel like it's probably worth it to bring him back. Let's do that. Maybe we can try to win him a Super Bowl. Marcus May, we will give a contract to. I've been convinced. We also have a lot of money still. Oh, he's not interested in signing. Never mind, Marcus May. Screw you. No, I'll still give him a contract. I'll try to get him back in free agency. Even if there is someone better, I might still go after him. Because, at this point in the franchise, he spent his entire career pretty much on the Jets, right? So, I feel like he deserves something for that. I might go after Noah Fant to get a different tight end. Because the tight end we drafted is not playing as well as I expected. Trey Lance is here. Yep. All right. Let's, who am I going after? Oh, Marcus May. He's getting a lot of contracts, man. You're a pricey man, but whatever. 113 points. It's actually not that expensive. The points look like way higher whenever the contract is smaller. Like the numbers are much smaller, so it's okay. We got Marcus May. We got Noah Fant. I will take that. Let's just go straight to the draft. All right, so we do still have a first-round draft pick, even though we traded ours away. The 28th overall pick. Whatever. Let's just sim straight to that one. I don't even know what I want, honestly. Some good running backs. That's cool. Good outside linebacker, Reggie Bradley. He probably will be the selection for me here. Ooh, this defensive tackle looks nutty, though. I think I might actually take the defensive tackle. Or if these guys are early first-round talents. They're both mid. Oh, one of them would probably play. Oh, this is a tough decision, man. Andrew Phillips looks really good, but I'm going to take the defensive tackle. Chris Swinton. 77 with normal. I should have figured he was going to have normal. I kind of felt that he would, but I went for it anyway. There's one first-round talent. I'm going to take him now just so I don't forget. He has hidden development trait. That's a really good center. And if he would have went in the 4th round, that would have been an absolute steal. Okay, that's a cool draft pick. I'm going to take Matt Clark now, though. He also has hidden. What are these selections, man? I should just have the computer scout all the time. I feel like it juices the draft classes somehow. I don't get it. I scout these players, and they are all like 68s with normal or whatever. The computer scouts them. They are 70s with hidden. Makes no sense. I don't get it. All right, I don't think there are any other studs down here. There are actually some really good defensive ends in this class for no reason. Like this guy up here. Where is he? I lost him. Here he is. Jay Beverly, another A- hit power kind of dude. Interesting. We're going to take... let's go Tony Barnes. 68 normal. Okay, not bad. Let's see if that one defensive end is still here. He is not. That's okay. Anybody projected to go lower than the 5th? There's a 3rd round middle linebacker. He's a 69. I love that. Let's go straight to the end of the draft now, though. I feel like the drafts in this video have all gone, like, really well. There's been, like, a lot of value later in these drafts than I feel like normal. But, yeah, we got a 77, a 72, a 70, a bunch of guys in the upper 60s. Not bad at all. Who was the best player, though? I see 2 78s, and there was a 79, a Taylor Dyson. Only normal dev, but that guy looked really good. 78, Shamir Patterson, a really good right end. And then Darnell Chambers, a 78 as well. Pretty good looking class. Both of those guys, or 2 of the 3 of them, had hidden. We actually needed a center. I didn't even like completely put that together. I was going to have him play guard, but we lost Connor McGovern. So that's sick. That was a really good selection, then I'll take that. But here is going to be the team heading into probably the final season. Actually, we need another outside linebacker. Oh, I should have drafted one of... I forgot to bring back Blake Cashman. That's sad. Let me go get a linebacker here in free agency. It's not super necessary because we are running a 4-3, but honestly, I should still get somebody. Maybe like Gerard Davis even. Yeah, I'll just get Gerard Davis back on the team. He's good to be the 3rd linebacker. It's not that important of a position here in simulation. But yeah, the team's looking really good. This team should be able to make it back into the postseason once again. There are no major holes, I don't think, at least. The team's a 90 overall, 91 offense, 89 defense. Think we're kind of ready for this season. So I will see you guys now at the end of the year. You mean to tell me this team did not make the postseason? This is not an 8-8 team, Madden. No. Hard disagree. Zach Wilson is a 99 overall. And this is the season he puts up? Nope. Just no. Just wrong. Christian McCaffrey did really well, though. 14 touchdowns, 6.2 yards per carry. Good Lord. Elijah Moore, good season. This is a dumb season. It's just a dumb year. Should not have happened. I disagree. Franklin Myers had a really good season, though. Okay, we're just going to blow by this one. This one didn't even happen. How? I am still absolutely baffled by this one. Let's get like all these boosts because we can. Okay. We're going to go one more year, I guess. Hopefully we don't have any like massive free agents. Oh, wait. Zach Wilson, I think, is a free agent. Oh, no. Maybe we can't go one more year. I'm scared. Oh, there he is. The Packers are going to win the Super Bowl, but Zach Wilson's a 99. Ooh, we don't have much money after this. Okay, he's coming back to the team. Oh, Mekhi Becton's the only other free agent we need. Okay, awesome. Oh, I lied. I absolutely lied. Elijah Vera Tucker is more important than John Franklin Myers, I think, even though Franklin Myers has played really well. I think Elijah Vera Tucker is the last free agent we need. Let me see if I can get him a contract, because then we could at least tag him. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the salaries. Maybe we can release a couple guys. Oh, no. We don't have any room to really release anybody. Denzel Mims can go. Freeze up at least a little bit. I feel like I can offer Vera Tucker a contract now, though. I still can't offer him a contract. Let's release a couple other players. It should be enough for me to at least give him a contract, because then he can just decline it and I can franchise tag him. It's cheesy, but it's an option. Well, he wants to play for a new team next year. We are franchise tagging you. Okay, so now we have no money. We just need to get somebody to replace John Franklin Myers, and we are looking good. We are looking good. I want to check out development trade upgrades, though, quickly, even though the season kind of sucked. Elijah Moore is not up in development trade. I was really hoping he was. Don't believe anyone on the offense is up, but Fullerton does have star development. Okay. Well, let's see what this guy's all about. Clark, he's a 75, and he's a speed rusher. He could play on the edge if I don't get a better replacement. I don't mind having him start. Enriquez, I think, is up in development, though. That's always cool to see. And we really just need an outside linebacker. If I can get an outside linebacker, I think this next season will be okay. Because we do have a replacement for Franklin Myers. Yeah, Myers played really well last year and went up in development trade, actually. But we do technically have a replacement. Let's just see what the draft is looking like here. Maybe I can trade up to get a defensive end. This guy's name is Junior Duckworth. I want him on the team. Just because of the name. There are no really good speed rushers. Actually, Spencer Rainey looks really good. What about like pass rushing outside linebackers potentially? No one's super good there either. Okay, is there any linebacker I can snag? Probably not later. I might have to take one of these guys. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough money to go after one in free agency. Unless we get like Taj Newton, potentially. We could trade up in the second round for him. Or actually Tim Hoskins. I might just have to get Tim Hoskins. Might just have to trust the combine grid entirely there. Let's go with that. Oh, I probably can't even trade up. I'm all over the place right now, but I probably can't trade up. I can't do that. It doesn't even let me. Okay, I can't trade up. That's upsetting. Alright, well, we're going to go to the next user pick. I can't trade up in the second round then either. So, we just need to take a linebacker. It's between Christian Parker and Antoine Martin. I'm going to take Antoine Martin. He's a 73 with normal. Alright, well, he's going to play outside linebacker here. I wish there was a better edge I could have taken in the late first, but it's okay. I'm still going to take Tim Hoskins, I think. That guy looks really good. I might as well just like take a shot on him, see what he's all about. Let's go do that. 74 with normal. He's really good. Not an edge or anything like that, but that's fine. Speaking of edge, though, in the third, I will try my luck. And I will take one of these defensive ends. Hopefully one of these guys is still available here. Yeah, we have 2 second-round players. Stan Harvey, early second round. Don Proctor, also early second. It's between those two guys for sure. 4.64, 29, or 4.72, 25. Proctor has better stats, so I'll just take him. He's a 71 with normal. Okay, so that 75 overall defensive end is going to play. This is for sure going to be the last season, though. We have absolutely no funds to keep this one going. But let's check out the draft. Who did the team select for me? We got a 67, 65, 61, and then a 58. All right. Let's see when that defensive end went. Was this him? Probably was. Only normal. Okay. So that guy's actually not even that good. Who's the best player in the class? There's 2 77s. There was a 75 DN. We just looked at him. Okay. There were really no good DNs in this class. All right. So we got one more season with this team. Certainly should have made the playoffs last year, but now we are at 93. Zach Wilson is a 99. This guy has hidden. What? Also, Bennett here has hidden. Okay, I mean, sure. But yeah, the team is looking really, really good. Emphasis on really. I'm hoping they can just perform well. That's all you need to do. It's one season. Just do your best. Make the playoffs. I know you guys have it in you. I will see you at the end of the year. Okay, this is what I like to see. We got a first round bye. We did just get crushed though, 35-3. But we are 14-2. I'm gonna assume we rested our starters, even though that didn't happen. But still, we went off this season. This should have happened last year, like realistically. Zach Wilson, potentially MVP this year, 4,400 yards, 48 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey, 9 touchdowns, a really solid year once again. Elijah Moore, good God, 1,500 yards, 19 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton, almost 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Noah Fant gets 9 touchdowns. This was a good season, offensively. Even the offensive line's doing well. Let's go. On the defense, 97 tackles for Fred Warner, 15 tackles for loss for Matt Clark, 12 sacks for Quinnen Williams, 11.5 for Carl Lawson, 9 for Matt Clark. Matt Clark played well. 4 picks for Marcus Williams, 2 for Lorenzo Blake. Okay. Third in the NFL on offense. Defensively, second. Let's go. Zach Wilson, MVP. We got a title. We got a title, boys. Zach Wilson for MVP. Also, Offensive Player of the Year. Let's go. Defensive Player of the Year is Owusu Koromora. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Shaquille Galloway. Was that Galloway or Callaway? It was Galloway. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jeff Caldwell. Tim Hoskins, though, whoever that is, number 4. Let's just quickly go through these. Best quarterback, Zach Wilson. Best running back, not Christian McCaffrey. He's number 5. Best receiver, Elijah Moore. Cortland Sutton at 5 as well. Best O-lineman, we have Mekhi Becton, Braden Smith, and Vera Tucker at 2, 3, and 6. Myles Garrett's best D-lineman, but Quinnen Williams at number 4. Patrick Queen, best linebacker. Tre'Davious White, best defensive back. Jason Sanders, best kicker, but Matt Prater at number 4. He's a beast. Let's go. We have to take on... I'm going to guess the Patriots. Actually, did the Patriots make the playoffs? No, they didn't. We have to take on the Bills, who are 8-8. Please don't let me lose to the Bills, who are 8-8. I mean, the Bills have a good team, but please don't let me lose to an 8-8 team when we are 14-2. Please? All right, 45-8. Let's go. That's what should have happened. The Browns are an 89. They are terrifying. I hate the Browns. We lost to them before in the conference championship. Will we do it again? We will not. And we have to go up against the San Francisco 49ers, who are 9-7. Let's go over the development trade upgrades, though, before I forget later. Zach Wilson is insane. Just gotta say it. Elijah Moore is up in development trade as well. Let's check out Ruiz. What is his development trade? Because I'm not going to remember to check this later. Probably just star, but it's worth checking. It is star, but imagine that was like X Factor. A 58 with X Factor or something. And then also Bennett. He's very close to getting his development trade revealed, but let's go ahead and spoil it. Let's see what it is. Probably star as well. It is. Okay. Let's check out the defense then. Anybody up on the defense? I think Hoskins is up, technically. Yeah. So he's up to star. I don't know why it says hidden, but he's up to star. That happens occasionally. That hasn't happened in a little while, though. Sometimes when players go from normal to star, it'll have that glitch. I don't know why it does that. Actually, I think Quinnen Williams might be up. He is actually developing really well. I didn't realize he was on 99. He is going off. I don't think Clark is up, but he did have a good year. That's fine. Okay. Well, anyway, let's hop into the Super Bowl. We 100% have the more complete team right now. Yeah, they're an 87. Come on. We absolutely spit on their overall. Let's go. Let's win. Zach Wilson, win Super Bowl MVP. I'm counting on you, my dude. Not a good start. Down 7-0 already. Down 10-0, actually. We can't do anything. 10-7. Right as I said that, we did something. Okay. 13-10. 17-13. 20-17. We have the lead. Score again, please. 23-17. 24-23. And it's going to be 31-24. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Let's go. I think we won in regulation. Just right at the end there. But yeah, we won the Super Bowl. It happened. I didn't think it was actually going to happen, considering we didn't make the playoffs last year. I thought this team was just cursed somehow. But let's go ahead and check out who the Super Bowl MVP is. If it's Zach Wilson, probably. It's usually the quarterback. But I gotta love the animations. The same exact celebration from like 4 years ago. I love it. I wonder, is their quarterback Ryan Tannehill? Yeah, it is Ryan Tannehill. They had Trey Lance and they really replaced him with Ryan Tannehill. Okay, interesting. MVP is Zach Wilson. I mean, he went off. About 80% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. That's a great game. Anyway, though, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I guess maybe suggest a couple teams down below if you'd like to see any other pieces from this most recent draft class. I guess let me know in the comments. Anyway, though, one final time, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Where every step you take is do or die.